This morning, Claire and I posted the last vlog, and then that was at the library, so we got free Wi-Fi. And then we drove to the coast, and now we are making soup, and I'm gonna make French press, because I've been having instant coffee for the past 6 weeks.
So ever since January of this past year, I've been telling Chad that I really want to eat raw oysters, and then COVID hit and like that opportunity was just gone. But since we're in the Northeast and seafood is a huge thing up here, I was telling Chad like every couple of weeks we need to get oysters, and we're finally doing it today, and I'm very excited. So our server actually just got a transit as well, and she was like eyeing ours, and I think we're gonna show her our van after we finish eating the oysters, but that was just really exciting. But also, the oysters are here. They're so much bigger than what we've had in Savannah, and I am watering at the mouth. Oh, I love it. So we ate those a lot faster than we thought we would, so we're gonna get 10 more, just because I don't think we're gonna have oysters this cheap again in New England.
Some people don't like oysters, Claire.
So you guys know how we've been saying it's cool outside? I think it's officially cold outside. It's 62 degrees, which I know it's probably not that cold for like northerners, but it's kind of chilly for us. And turns out it's gonna drop to 41 degrees, and so it's like, what? It's like the winter in the south essentially, but wish us luck.
So sadly, I could not fly the drone here because there's an airport nearby, but luckily we will be able to fly the drone in the White Forest in just a few days.
White mountains.
I like to say White Forest, it's the White Mountains, my bad. How are we gonna stay warm tonight?
Well, we don't have any heating in the van other than like turning the car on. So we're gonna bundle up in our warmest clothes. We have 3 throw blankets, a quilt, and an extra sheet on top of a flannel sheet if we need to bring that out. So we're gonna try all of that, use Chad's body heat, and wish for the best. The van is insulated, so hopefully Chad and my father and his father did a good job. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly introduce you to the vlog if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, of course.
So
I've never been in a vlog.
Oh. Well, we are with our new friend Emmett.
Hi there.
He's been sending us all sorts of amazing things, all the good places to park and eat and explore, and so we're so happy to share this van with you.
Yeah,
it's a work in progress. These were from my church's pews.
Okay.
So I just painted them.
No way. Yeah, definitely.
But then I realized just one day I could just
yeah, that's amazing. Having counter space, and you can actually like cook and cut things.
Yeah.
Bye, Emmett.
So it's around 8 p.m. It is chillier outside, and we just looked outside the window, and what we thought to be a ton of rocks are actually a ton of geese.
All of these are geese. Good morning, Claire. You are very snug.
Snug as a bug in a rug. We survived the cold night. Chad.
Thank you. Alright, so hopefully it's not too windy, but last night was one of our coldest nights in the van. And today we're gonna have to buy a blanket or get a heater or do something because we're heading to the White Mountains, and it's supposed to be 30 degrees at night, possibly even lower, but I think it was 30, and it's like 40 during the day or something. Something crazy. Anyways, we're gonna figure that out today. And then today we are actually going to go on a hike with our friend Emmett that we met yesterday. But he works the night shifts, so we will see him later because he's sleeping right now during the day.
So we just came out of Walmart, and if you know me, I am definitely a cheap person, and so these purchases were a little bit hard on me just because we have some of these things at home. We just didn't bring them along, and so now we have another one. And so this sleeping bag we have in Chattanooga, but we didn't bring it. It's actually huge, which is a reason why we didn't bring it, but now we have yet another one, and we're gonna try it out when it's 26 degrees outside. So we got that, and Chad's gonna tell you about our little ceramic heater.
All right, so this is the little ceramic heater that we got. It was $10, and it's a 250 watt, and the max wattage on our little power bank is 300 watts. So basically it will be able to run for about 30 minutes, but it's kind of like just to help us really warm up if we're super cold, get our hands going, then we'll turn it off. It's just like something there to help us out if we really want it. And Claire has never used these, but I grew up using these. These were like less than $1. They're just little hand warmers, and we can just put them in like the sleeping bag or under the covers, and they'll just help keep us warm when it's 20 something degrees at night. It's getting warm. So Claire just finished the macaroni, and our friend Emmett just showed up with his van, and we're gonna eat some macaroni and then go on our hike. So our friend Emmett just brought us to a spring, and we were gonna fill up on water.
We just got some fresh spring water, and now we're gonna go back to the lot we parked at last night, and we're gonna cook Emmett some dinner tonight just because he's been so amazing about helping us get around New Hampshire, and we love spending time with him. So that's what the evening's gonna look like.
So Claire just finished making the soup, and we are having dinner with Candle and with Emmett.
Good morning. Last night it was about 40 degrees out, so we decided to try the sleeping bag and the ceramic heater. And so we first did this ceramic heater, and we decided to not keep it just because it drew way too much power and it didn't produce enough heat. And so we're actually going to Walmart today to return that. However, the sleeping bag worked very, very well. I actually got kind of hot in the middle of the night. Like, I ended up taking off an extra layer and taking off my socks just because it was warm enough. So I think it should work pretty well for when we go into colder weather. So that's the one we're keeping. And we also still have those little hand warmers. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna depend on for the cold weather when we go up north. And we're here.
Claire and I just made it to Mount Major. Claire just took a nap, and we're about to go start climbing. I gotta wake her up though. Good morning. Time to go climb.
Oh, it's so comfortable.
Mount Major awaits.
I have to pee. This afternoon we stocked up on food and gas because we're actually gonna go up to the wilderness for about 7 days. We only have 20 bucks left in our budget for this month, and now we're just gonna live off of that and whatever we've got, and we're gonna go hike Mount Major.
real top because the other spot was not the top, and it's even better.
Hi guys, we made it to our campsite for the night, and it is an icy, like 20 something degrees outside, but the van is nice and cozy. But we're gonna start making dinner. We're gonna have tilapia with potatoes and zucchini. Thank you, Hannah, for the zucchini. And then we're gonna bundle up and have a good night's sleep.
And it is so dark here, and you can see the stars so well.
Pitch black.
Yeah.
It's really creepy driving.
We turned off the lights after driving, and Claire and I couldn't see each other when we looked over.
That doesn't happen very often,
Yeah.
so yeah, maybe we'll go stargaze tonight.
All right, we are officially surviving the cold. I just took a time lapse outside, and Claire made dinner, and I ate it so fast, and it was amazing. I probably look ridiculous because I live in a hat now. Yes, look at that. Anyways, I would say we're thriving in the van. We are surviving, at least. We're thriving and surviving. I'm having a great time, and I'm just so happy to be with Claire. Good morning. We survived the cold last night. Our new sleeping bag that I'm very glad we bought worked well. And it is a very beautiful day. The forest is shining in the morning sunlight, and Claire's about to make some egg and onion for breakfast. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well last night?
Oh, I slept great. Because we have a sleeping bag on top, it almost feels like a weighted blanket now. So we've got all this weight and then all this heat, and it's just, oh, it's wonderful. Today we are exploring Franconia Notch, and our first stop was supposed to be Flume Gorge, but there are two things that went wrong. First of all, you need a reservation, and then second of all, it's $16 per person. And as you heard yesterday, we had $20 left, which we ended up spending on our campsite for 5 nights. And so we actually have no money left for this month. So we are doing all the free trails in the area, and we are doing Lonesome Lake right now. We are back at the Tripoli campsite, and this is our second night here. We've actually got a couple more nights lined up, but we did want to say that New Hampshire has blown us away so far. We've really enjoyed a lot of the hikes, and actually the hike up to Mount Major is one of the top ones for scenic overlook so far. And then also the drive through Franconia Notch State Park is definitely one of our favorite drives on the whole road trip. So if you ever pass through New Hampshire, definitely check out these areas, and like, it's just gorgeous, and the leaves are changing color, and I'm so excited to stay here for a couple more days. But thank you so much for watching this video. We're gonna keep editing for the night, and we'll catch you in the next one.